Going on? We're about to get this party started. Right. Lighting is good. Make sure we get that settled. Face a little oily. All right, cool. All right, just give me 2 seconds so I can get IG and Facebook up, and we're gonna get into it. But I really want questions. 1 second. Let me just finish the thing for Instagram. All right. So I definitely want questions today, guys. I don't want y'all to just be in the audience just chilling, because debt collection, unfair debt collection practices has become a major thing, and I need y'all to know what the scoop is. But if y'all don't ask questions, I won't know how to help you. All right? So I'm definitely going to need y'all to be asking questions. So today's going to be a very important topic, because even though the new rules are in place, a lot of people are still getting collections account put on their consumer report, and they had no idea that um, these debt collector are supposed to get in contact with them before they put anything on the report. So that's a big thing. All right, so let me get started there. A lot of people don't know, so I need y'all questions today. Today is not the day you guys are gonna be silent. All right, I definitely need y'all to. Oh, I think I got the wrong link for Clubhouse. Let me find the right link. I definitely need y'all asking questions, because this is a real, like I said, it's a really important topic, and I need everybody armed with the right information. All right, so boom, what's up? All right, good. I'm new to this. Let's get it. All right, so what we're going to talk about is collections, right? A lot of people are still getting them. Accounts are being placed on consumers' reports without any prior knowledge, or should I say, no one called them regarding these accounts. Now, with the new law, we know that they're supposed to call. They cannot just put anything on the report. Had to return my car because insurance was canceled. 3 later, the lender is calling asking for payment. Not sure what that means, but okay. So what we're talking about now is unfair debt collection practices, and this is a very important thing. All right. TransUnion will not take my FTC or police report, because there's more than one thing, Aaron. It's not just the FTC. It's not just the police report. There are other things that must be done for identity theft. People have this identity theft game wrong. There's 4 things that you must submit when you're doing an identity theft. All right. So when it comes to identity theft, there's 4 things that must be done for proper identity theft. So under 15 USC 1681 C2, I have an identity theft letter. So if you go on my website, you will be able to see the identity theft letter. So back to what I was saying now regarding other scheduled live videos still saying upcoming. I'm not sure what you mean, Danny. Explain what you mean, Danny. I'm not really following. All right, okay, so how true is it that I can have my Chapter 7 removed from my credit reports? Yes, you can. That is absolutely true. Cheryl, if you go to my website, you're going to see a bankruptcy deletion guide. So if you go into the link into my bio, you're going to see a bankruptcy deletion guide. It's going to walk you step by step on how to get bankruptcies deleted. It is true. You can get a bankruptcy off. You don't have to wait 10 years to get a bankruptcy removed. That's not. Yeah, you can definitely get it off. So let's talk about debt collection. Does anybody here from November 30th until now, does anyone have any new collection account that just popped up on their reports? If you guys are in Clubhouse, let me know. Have you guys had any collection account that just popped up on your report? Like, this is very important. Or do you have any debt collectors that are calling you? Like, this stuff is extremely important. All right, let me see what's going on. Yep. Hello. Yes. Yes, I'm seeing yes. Medical collection. CCFA, statute of limitation, 3 years. Who does that apply to? Auto loans? It applies to all debt collectors in New York. CCFA is a New York law that has passed in regarding to debt collectors. All right. So for everybody that's commenting yes right now on IG, that's a violation. No collection account should appear on your consumer report from November 30th until now, and you didn't know about it. The law says they have to make contact. They have to make contact, right? And if they don't make contact, they cannot put it on there. However, if they mail something off, right? Let's say they mail something off. If they mail something off and the wrong address is there, so this is why your address has to get updated. If they mail it to the wrong address, and after 14 days, if there's not a return to sender, they can assume that delivery was done, and they are able, I'm going to say this one more time, and they are able to put it on there with the assumption that your silence is your acquiescence. You have to rebut these statements, or you need to do a return to sender. DDCLS 6 at 6. So it's important that you It's important that you comprehend the type of account and what you're actually doing and how you're disputing it. There's a lot that goes into it. I'm not sure why this Facebook thing isn't logging in now. What if you rebut and they still report it? No, you're not rebutting. You have to do a return to sender. Due course needs to happen. So it works like this. They send out a piece of mail, right? They send out a piece of mail. If you did not respond to it, right? So there's a couple things. So let's backtrack. So they send out a piece of mail or some correspondence, and 14 days. In 14 days, if there's no response from the consumer, they can assume that you got the notice. Your silence is your acquiescence, and they are able to then put it on the report. Now, if you get something from a debt collector, what you need to do is return it back. Return to sender. Do a return to sender. Once you do a return to sender, they cannot put it on there because due process was not done. They did not. So basically, that needs to happen. So if you don't know the proper procedures, they will be able to blindside you. The next thing is this. Now, let's say that they did contact you or it's on there. Okay, boom, it's on there. 1006.34. Patrice, Neil, it's 0.34. So this is where we're going to talk about validation of debts. So point 3 brings you to the section, but let's talk about the validation, because this is where you're going to get the deletions, right? This is where you're going to get deletion, because you cannot use the old law. So the old law under 15 USC 1692 GB. Let's move away until that gets updated. Let's talk about the new law, which is 12 CFR section 1006.34 C. Now, under that section, debt validation requires a lot of things. It's not just sending back saying validated or sending statements or bills. That's not how it works anymore. All right? And the sooner we understand and comprehend that, DTCLS 7. Not sure why I can't log into my CLS. What's going on with my Facebook? All right, so as I was saying, it's important to know the steps. You see, deceit and unfair practices is a hell of a thing. I'm going to say this again. Deceit and unfair practice is a hell of a thing. And why is that a hell of a thing? Because when you don't know the things that you don't know, they're able to use this information against you. Where's the damn code? Can you repeat or pin that login? I have my... let me get some... I need some help here. Let me get some of the team members online. Okay, so let's talk about validation of debt and what it means. So validation of debt. What is validation of debt? I want y'all to answer me. Tell me what validation of debt means. What do you think? Like, I need somebody in Clubhouse. Can somebody come up? I want to hear from what you guys think. What does it mean to ask for validation of debt, and what is it that you're supposed to receive? Like, I want us to get a comprehension of that. And for everybody that's here, YouTube, do me a favor. Can you share this live with 5 to 10 people that you think can benefit from this? And Instagram, can you share this live for me too? There's 24 of y'all on here. Please, can y'all share this live so we can get some more people on? Clubhouse, ping some people in the room. How do you ping people now? Invite people. Yeah, let's ping some people in the room, Clubhouse. Let's get some people on. Let's ping. Yeah, let's get some people in this room, because I want to turn up, and one of the ways to turning up is definitely getting as much people in here as possible. So when it comes to validation of debt, what does it mean? I need to hear some answers. We write bureaus and disputes, say please prove, verify debt. Actually, Cheryl, that's actually incorrect. Prove to me that the debt belongs to me. King, that's also incorrect. Let me see some of the answers. And I'm not telling you guys this so you can feel bad that it is, because I'm going to give you all the correct answer. But I need you all to know that some of the information that y'all are using is incorrect information. And under the old law, some of those stuff might have worked. They won't work anymore. So let me hear some more. What does it mean to ask for validation of debt? Can you repeat that login? I will in a minute. YouTube, let me see. How can they validate a debt if there is no debt? HJ. Well, that's one way to look at it, Nathan, but it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. We do know that House Joint Resolution 192 speaks about all debt belongs to the United States. All right, that's a corporation, but it's not what you know. How do you prove that? How can you use that language to redirect all debts to the United States of America? Like, how do you do that? Right? Validation of debt, contacting the original creditor to affirm the debt amount. Well, Danny, who is the original creditor? You are the original creditor. Because remember, the FDCPA says that a consumer, right, a consumer can refuse to pay an alleged debt. It does say that. One second, different. So let's talk about that for a minute. Drop it in IG. Validation of debt, contacting the original creditor to affirm the debt. Who can, like, when we talk about original creditor, who has first-hand knowledge? Like, who has first-hand knowledge of what you're talking about, right? Can you mask late payments on all three? I'm not sure what you mean by mask late payment. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I don't know what masking means. And I want y'all to stop saying bureaus. So everybody in here, I want y'all to stop saying bureau. There is no credit bureau. So I know it's a lot for a lot of people to comprehend. There's no such thing as a credit bureau. Credit bureau doesn't exist. So let's start there. There is no credit bureau. So let me see y'all put it in the chat. There is no credit bureau. And anybody that wants to take me up on this, I welcome you to challenge me on this. So there is no credit bureau. So let me see y'all put that in the chat. There is no credit bureau. It doesn't exist. That is false, right? There is no credit bureau. All right, what's the Clubhouse name? It's called Do for Self Credit Repair. So if you go in Clubhouse, you're going to see Do for Self Credit Repair. All right, so let me see. Can you hide late payments? You don't have to hide late payments. You can get late payments deleted, right? So everybody on here, there is no credit bureau. I need y'all to put that in the chat. There is no credit bureau. Shelly 1124, you are correct. There are consumer reporting agencies, right? There is no credit bureau. Yep. Meet the rants. Let's put it in there. There is no credit bureau. There is no credit bureau. There is no credit bureau. I need everybody to get this. I need everybody to comprehend this. There is no credit bureau. Absolutely none. Right? Last week I did a training. It's the debt validation masterclass. Who was at the debt validation masterclass last week? I did it on the 20th. Who was at the debt validation masterclass? Who was at the debt validation masterclass? Absolutely. Let's go, Nikki. Let's go, King Justice. There is no credit bureaus. None. Who was at the debt validation masterclass? If there was someone, if you're on IG right now and you were at the debt validation masterclass, I want you to do a request to come into the video. If you're on Clubhouse and you were at the debt validation masterclass, I want you to come on the stage. Like, don't be shy. I need y'all. There's a reason. I'm going somewhere with this. Okay. Who was at the debt validation masterclass? You see, right now I'm not seeing anyone saying me, and that's very, very bad. right? That is very, very bad because you guys missed out on pertinent information. When you don't show up to these classes, ladies and gentlemen, this is how they take advantage of you because you don't know what you don't know. And then I'm getting the DMs saying, Darain, I asked for a validation of debt. I asked them to prove that the debt is mine. I asked them for a contract. I asked them for all these things. Well, you're asking for the wrong things, beloved. That's not what you need to be asking for. And when you don't know what to ask for, they give you anything. We need to comprehend what is going on. I wish I am 3 days into your video. Danny B, I'm telling you. On YouTube, Abir, could you drop the link in YouTube so they can get the debt collection killer package? So I made a debt collection killer package. If you're in Clubhouse, it's pinned at the top. If you're in YouTube, the link is pinned right there. But if you go to the link in my bio, in my Instagram bio, VTHE_credit_hero. If you go to the credit hero, the link in my bio, you will see the link for you to get the replay of the masterclass. Why is it important? It's important for you to know what proper debt validation is. I need somebody to come on the live right now. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. This is an open conversation. I am not here to judge anyone. No one on here is going to judge you, but we got to start having these conversations. If you're in Clubhouse, raise your hand. Come up. I want you guys to speak. If I don't know where you are, if I don't know how you need help, how can I help you? I have to know how I can be of service so I can help you. Right? So somebody on Instagram, come on the live, bro. Jump on the live. Jump on the live. Jump on the live. I've paid a charge off, disputed it, and the creditor sent a letter saying that they had no record of the account. Should I ask for a validation? No. So if the creditor has no account, that's evidence for you to get the charge off deleted. But if you don't know what to do, you're going to be in a still place, Melly. This is why I teach. This is why I made so many courses. And this is why you need to learn. Because if the person that's reporting the charge off is saying that they have no record of it, where did the charge off come from? Right, Melly? Where did the charge-off come from if the person that is reporting the charge-off has no record of the account? Where did the charge-off come from? That is fraud. That is an inaccurate account being reported. These are the things you have to know. These are the things you have to know. All right, let me go over to YouTube and see what YouTube is saying. All right, boom, boom, boom. There is no credit bureau. That is true. Can you hide late payments? You don't have to hide them. You can get them deleted. Good point. So what is the key how to use leverage the facts in law? Like there is debt to defeat them in a way you can back out, clearly exposing the illegal actions. This is where you join the university. And I'm not telling you to join the university because of me. It's because of the information that is in there. The information inside the Consumer Law Secrets University will change the way you do debt collection. It will change the way you do credit repair. It will change the way you repair, rebuild, and restore your own credit. The university, it is the best thing right now. And I can challenge anybody, any consumer lawyer, anyone. It doesn't matter who it is. I am telling you, I can go toe-to-toe with anyone, a consumer lawyer, anyone, when it comes to this consumer law stuff. My university is the best place to learn about consumer law. And like I said, I'm not saying this just to be cocky or to be What's that other word people like to use? I don't know what it is. What I'm saying is I know and I believe in it so much that I know that it works. I know it works. My student know that it works. We get things deleted every single day. It doesn't matter what it is. We get it deleted every day. So let me go back to Instagram. Let me take some of y'all questions. All right, I spoke about the charge off already. Should I send an invoice with my inquiry removal letter or wait till it's deleted? The invoice won't do anything. So I know there's a lot of people talking about you can invoice them and stuff like that. That's not actually true. They're not going to pay out an invoice. It doesn't work like that. They're not going to pay you an invoice. What you need to learn, it is called arbitration. Arbitration is where you will get paid. It is called arbitration, and I am introducing that training into my university. So now we know how to find the violations. We know how much the violations are. The next thing you need to learn is how to get paid. Somebody put in the chat, let me see get paid in the chat. Let me see get paid in the chat. Let me see somebody put get paid. Like, if you want to get paid, let me see y'all raise your hands. Let me see y'all raise your hands. Put it in the chat. Raise the hand. Put it in the chat. If you're on Clubhouse, come on, guys. Don't be shy. I need y'all to speak. Come up. Brandon, come talk to me, Brandon. It's been a minute. I know you're in credit repair. I want us to have a conversation. Let me see y'all put get paid in the chat. All right. Verizon charge off my account, but still reports as collection. I use the charge off letters and still don't work. I need some help. I'm in the mentorship. All right. So when it comes to Verizon, right, and charge off and collection, it cannot be a charge off and it cannot be a collection at the same time. Remember, we spoke about accuracy of the report, and I hope that you're watching the videos too. So Bully Camp, it's important that you watch these videos. And you know what's crazy? I need you to bring this question because Sunday, a friend of mine, he's a consumer lawyer. So I'm gonna see if I can get him on the call for Sunday. It's a new consumer law person that I've been in contact with. And what I want you to do is, Bully Camp, I need you to bring this to the Zoom call on Sunday. But let me break this down for you right now. An account cannot be a charge off and it cannot be a collections at the same time. That is inaccurate reporting. So let's build this letter right now. So Verizon, on my consumer report, you have this account listed as a charge off and collections. You are illegally reporting an inaccurate account. 15 USC 1681 S2 speaks on responsibilities of furnishers of information. The information must be accurate. And if you, the furnisher, know or has reason to believe that the account is inaccurate, you are prohibited by law to report this account. Remember, you guys have all this information, but I need you guys to study. I'm going to tell you this. I am not giving you guys all the answers. If I give you all the answers, you won't know how to build and be successful at this consumer law game. Can I give you the answer? Absolutely. Yes, I can. But that doesn't help you because that's me giving you the answer. So I'm going to say this again. An account cannot be a charge off and collections at the same time. That is inaccurate. And then you send your first round out. You're going to send the second round out. And if you have to take them to court, you take them to court. Don't be scared of taking these corporations to court. The same way they're going to drag you to court, why can't you drag them back? Drag their asses back to court. All right? So, Bully, we're going to speak on that more, but the letter you need to build, Bully, is around accuracy of the report. So we're gonna talk about 15 USC 1681 S2. You need to build a S2 letter to the creditor that is reporting inaccurate information. All right, let's see what we got. Get paid, get paid, get paid. Hello, hello. I know this is not about collections, but I want to know what is the law for if you were denied credit. You're talking adverse action. You want to go to the Equal Credit Opportunity Act. So that's 15 USC 1691. Get paid, get paid. Queen B in the house. What's going on, Nish? Boom, boom, boom. How do you remove medical bills? The same way.
Good evening. Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday. Right? How do you remove medical collections? The same way you do any other collection. Hit them with a validation, not just any validation, a notice of validation of debt person 12 CFR 1006.34C. The link right here, if you go to the link in my Instagram bio, you're going to see the debt collection killer package. This is the information you need. For everybody on here that needs collections deleted, you need the debt collection killer package. There is no going around it. All the new law is there. There's 12 letters in there, and the letters are built with the new law. There's no going around it. You need this debt collection killer package. If you have medical collections, charge-off collections, regular collections, whatever collections it is, you need this debt collection killer package. There is no going around it. It is a masterclass that was done on this very topic that has everything you need. All right, bet. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Writing notes. Share this live with 5 people. Please, please, please. IG, I see the numbers went up on YouTube. Clubhouse, I need y'all pinging some people in the room, man. Come on, ping some people in the room. And I need a conversation. Are you guys just going to have me here talking by myself? Or are you guys going to come up? Like, is there something new that I got to make y'all raise your hands? Like, I'm not on Clubhouse like this, so I'm not really sure. Let's see. Is your all right, Clubhouse, I don't know if there's a different way that you guys got to raise your hands. I'm open to everyone. Yeah, it's open to everyone. Yeah, raise your hands and come up. Let's have, it's through conversations that we are enlightened people. Do not be shy. Let's have a conversation. It's either it's correct or not, but how are you going to know if you're not saying anything? Like, let's have a conversation. All right. Let me see what YouTube have. Then I'm going to go back to IG. Conditional acceptance and liens are the tools part of what your university teaches on. No, I don't teach on conditional acceptance. That is different. I know about conditional acceptance. I don't teach on it. Is the timeliness typically sooner than 90 days? 90 days for what? Docs are? Be more specific. I'm not really following what that means. Isn't that doesn't that fall under 15 US? What are we talking about? What falls under 15 US? Why do we have to give them a second run? Why can't we go through CFPB, State Attorney, BBB? You can do that on the first round. So, Miss Monet, you definitely can do that on the first round. With me, I like to do due process and exhaust my administrative procedures. That's why I do that. But right off the bat, Miss Monet, you can definitely go CFPB, State Attorney, BBB, first round. You can absolutely do it. There is nothing that says you cannot. So you are absolutely right about that. How do I request notice of assignment from Amex, Discover, etc., so I can get another card? Crystal, I'm not really sure what you mean. I'm not quite sure what you mean, Crystal. All right. Boom, boom. All right. Let me take some IG questions now. All right. So, where are we? Thanks, my brother. This is Robert. All right, Robert. How do you remove student loans? Student loans, there's nothing special about student loans. If you go to my website, DorrainDeLevante.com, that is DorrainDeLevante.com, or if you're in the university, you will see the student loan deletion package. There's nothing special about student loans. Remember, you're deleting the account from your consumer report. This is not discharging debt. Is the debt collection killer pack in the university? It should be in the university, Kim. If it's not in there, it will be put in there this week. I just finished making the debt collection killer package. So if it's not in the university, a bear is the, where did a bear go? All right, a bear, if you're hearing my voice, can you double check to make sure that the debt collection killer package is inside the university as well? So, a bear, please let me know if the debt collection killer package is inside the university. Please put it in the university if you're hearing the sound of my voice. Get paid. Get paid. What's up, Bully Camp? All right. So what should be next steps after receiving the letter from the creditor telling me that they have no record of the account? Then you are going to challenge the account. You're going to dispute the account. And you're going to dispute the account under inaccurate reporting. 15 USC. So for this letter, you're going to build a letter around, boom, boom, boom. I think it's E, but let me be clear. I don't want to give you all wrong information here. 15 USC 1681 E should speak about accuracy of the report, but let me find it. 15 USC 1681 E. It should deal with compliance and procedures. All right, so let me look this up right now. Melly 45. I'm about to answer your question, all right? Oh, Nish, for consumer law secrets and the Dorrain Delevante backup page, could you go on there and let them know that I'm live so they can, because I know we had a lot of questions on those two pages. If you can let them know or take the Clubhouse link or the YouTube link, whichever link, and get them on one of these platforms so I can get some of their questions answered. So, okay. Thank you very much. So, Melly, when you go to 15 USC 1681 EB, it talks about accuracy of report. So whenever a consumer reporting agency prepares a consumer report, it shall follow reasonable procedures to assure maximum possible accuracy of the information concerning the individual about whom the report relates. So let me break that down for you, Melly. Accuracy of the report. If, shout out to my guy Nish, if they say, if the creditor that's reporting the account says they have no record of the account, how can a consumer reporting agency report an account to which the creditor has no information on it or no record of it on it? Does that make sense? So this is where your letter is going to be around accuracy of the report, and the letter that you got from that creditor stating that they have no record of it, you're going to build two letters, one with accuracy of the report and then the other one having that letter that they sent, and you're going to make copies of them and you're going to send them in to the consumer reporting agencies, letting them know that they are furnishing inaccurate, incomplete, on unverifiable information. That's your letter. It is totally easy. That's an easy letter. And this is why y'all need to be a part of the university, because you guys need to know how to write these letters and how to rebut these inaccurate statements. All right, what section of Regulation F does it show the things debt collectors need to validate your debt? So Brett St. Patrick, 12 CFR 1003 I'm sorry, 12 CFR 1006.34C. If you click the link in my bio, it has the information for you. It's a debt collection killer package. That has all the information you're going to need. But as to the law, it is 12 CFR 1006.34C. Okay, I didn't see it. All right, boom. We're going to get that sorted out. Should I also send a copy of that letter they sent me as proof? Absolutely, Melly. Absolutely. Thank you, Melly. Okay, got you. It's added as individual products, but we'll have it added as one package. Thank you, Abir. So, Kimberly, Abir will add the debt collection killer package into the university. So you guys will be able to see that too. And that's one of the cool things about joining the university. All the products that I made, you get them for free. The debt validation workbook, bruh, the debt validation workbook is one of the most amazing things created. Does anyone here have the debt validation workbook? Who here has the debt validation workbook? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Y'all got a lot of questions in here. I didn't even see them. All right, boom. Instagram, I'm going to come back to these questions in just 1 second. Let me go back over to YouTube. Clubhouse, where are you guys sending questions? Get paid me, boom, boom, boom. Didn't know about the class. All right, cool. I need Clubhouse to be asking questions, and I don't know why I'm not getting people from Clubhouse to come ask some questions. All right. All right, let me go back up here. All right, question. I have a Santander reporting as late on my consumer report. That was closed dealing with my car, which I paid off. I got a 1099-C for can I go after them for reporting as gross income. The Supreme Lord Nova. What I would do is I would just delete the account altogether. Santander, they're shit. I'm going to be honest with you. Santander is shit. I'd just delete the account altogether. On my website, theraindelevante.com, there is a letter that says account deletion letter. It says account deletion letter. Use that letter. It's account deletion letter. That's the letter you're going to use to get the that Santander thing deleted. All right. Crystal. I believe Amex has internal scoring, and once they remove it from my consumer report and I send them a affidavit of truth, will they allow me to apply again, basically? So Amex, once you get blackballed, you're blackballed. Now, the way with Amex is, shout out to Lus, man. I haven't spoken to you in a while, Lus. I hope everything's been doing great, King. I hope you've been crushing it. And I hope you've made several hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not over a few million by now, all right? So shout out to you, man. It's been a minute. So Kim, the back door into Amex is if you have a business partner, they can have you be an authorized user, and not just any authorized user, meaning that you can get a card. Because once you're on Amex's blacklist, it's hard to get off, but a backdoor way in there is if you have a business partner and that business partner gets you a card for you to use. Like, that's the backdoor method I know. If y'all know something else, put me on, because I definitely want to get the information. All right. Lus, I'm gonna come to you just a minute. Let me finish these questions here on YouTube. Then I'm gonna have everybody know who you are and why you're such an awesome person, bro. Didn't I have to get a notice of assignment providing the debt was paid? I'm still not following your question. I don't. Is it a debt collection? Is it like an account that went to collections that they assigned to a debt collector? Because if that's the case, no, they don't have to notify you. At least not to my knowledge. I was wondering if my letter should be built around 15 USC 1681 S2 in conjunction with 15 USC 15. You definitely can, Supreme Lord Nova. You can build both of them. Salute to you, Derain. Yolanda, thank you very much. Um, going through a court case as we speak. I answered the motion of summary of judgment, and the judge said she's given me more time to submit evidence due to trial rule 56. I'm not sure what that is, and will rule on June 13. So, Zaki Williams, what I'd say is everything that you have, all the evidence that you have, I would get on a phone call with a consumer lawyer. So what I want you to do is, I can get you in touch with a consumer lawyer. Follow me on Instagram. Giselle, could you drop my Instagram here? I want Zaki to follow me and DM me. I have a consumer lawyer's information that I can give you. It's just get a consultation. When it comes to court, I don't like to play around with court. So what I want you to do is just get a consultation, all right? Giselle, drop my Instagram handle in the chat so Crystal can, so Zaki can get in touch with me, and I'll send you a number for a consumer lawyer. Get a consultation. It might make the difference of you winning or losing the case. You'll never know. All right, wow. Okay, so am I having a full house today? Golly, y'all just surprised me. So, all right, I'm going to break from questions for a minute. I got some great people that just joined the room, and this now is going to go from a tennis match to a tennis competition. And when I say competition, I mean tournament. I mean, it's going to get crazy now because it looks like the guns are coming in. And I'm telling y'all, it's going to be crazy. All right. Lus, are you available to speak?
Dwayne, what's good?
Man, a lot, bro. A lot. Life has been great. Everything has been amazing.
Likewise. I wouldn't have it no other way. I would suppose you wouldn't either.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I just popped in because I said you had a room. I don't really be popping in people credit rooms because I don't really deal with the people information. It's too much misinformation. But
Absolutely.
I deal with the information. So,
Absolutely.
We both heavy in that consumer law. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to pop in and show some support. Then my followers, let them see. So they can get some gems and gain some clarity on whatever it is you're talking about.
The biggest thing is, brother, is the new law that a lot of people are not talking about. I don't know why it's not being spoken about more, but I see a lot of people defaulting to the old law because the old law is so easy, but the old law doesn't work. It doesn't work, and the new information is not getting circulated as much. I'm just hearing people talking about FICO and scores, and all that stuff is great. But what happens to the report? What's on the report? The FICO gets generated from the report. The report doesn't get generated from FICO. FICO is just a tool that takes in your reports to spit out a number. But if we don't have the correct information, how can we dispute inaccuracies on the consumer reports? So that's one of the big things. I want everybody to be speaking about the new debt collection rules. People don't know that there's certain things that debt collectors cannot do anymore. Statutes of limitations has changed. They cannot threaten to sue on a time-barred debt. Like, there's so much stuff. They cannot illegally park any account on your consumer report without getting in contact with the consumer first. They can only call you once a week, once per week, once per 7-day iteration per account. A lot of people don't know that, and they're still being bamboozled by people and debt collectors that are constantly calling them 3 to 4 times a day regarding the same account, when the law says you're supposed to only call you once per 7-day per account. People don't know this. So, it's why I'm here. I'm still here. I know I'm not on Clubhouse as I used to, but I'm on here once a week. If I'm not on here, I'm here every Friday at 5 p.m. giving the information for free.
Complimentary, not free. Complimentary.
You're right. Because when it's free, they don't pay attention. Complimentary. You are correct. I stand corrected, my brother. Kristen, can you speak?
I can. Hey.
What's going on, Queen? It's been a minute.
missed what you said, Doreen. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just talking about the new rule and now the new validation process that debt collectors must go through, but they're still sending validated and verified to people, and they're still frustrated because they don't know the right thing. And when I'm doing a class and I say, hey, there's a debt validation class, they're not showing up. But then I'm getting the DMs. Doreen, I got this debt collection, this happened. But when I'm doing the classes, y'all are not showing up on the classes. It's counterintuitive. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Big facts. And, you know, the biggest thing is that it's all right there in black and white for everybody to read. You know, I mean, and just to reiterate, and I know Doreen thinks and Lois thinks the same way as I do, you're not paying for information that's free. You're paying for our time if we have to do it. But when we're on this app and we're giving you these gems, take that information and go read it for yourself. Everything that we say on this app is hearsay until you go and physically read it for yourself. And it's all right there for you. It's in black and white, and it's clear as day. Again, it tells you, especially if you're getting sued by a debt collector, 15 U.S. Code 1692I. Nothing in the subchapter shall be construed as to basically allow any lawsuit by any debt collector. Bringing up of legal charges by debt collectors. But they do it all day long. And that's your silver bullet to get that shut down right there. So again, it's all in black and white. It's all clear as day. You just got to go and do the research, and you've got to go and you have to put the effort in, you know? You
effort.
Put the effort in, but it's all right there for you. You just got to read it.
Effort.
Maybe once, maybe twice, maybe 5 times, but you'll get it.
Well, I can't even count the amount of times I've read the FDCPA. So I got a few questions here on Instagram. I'm gonna read them. Lus, are you open to answering questions? Because I don't want people to just get all the answers from me, thinking that Doreen has the answers. I'm telling you, like, I learned from Lus, I learned from Kristen, I learned a lot. And it's because we mastermind. Keyword, we mastermind and we have conversations. We're able to pick apart certain things. So I got one person on Instagram saying, 750 credit score because you can leverage your credit score and get way more than 50K. Lust, you do a lot of financing and funding. How have you deal with a profile that has 750 that you got funding for?
You know, just like what you said earlier, I don't really deal with the score. You know what I'm saying?
The profile.
The score is just a byproduct of the information that's on the report.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just to say, hey, what if that 750 derived from an
authorized user
account?
Absolutely.
Authorized user account. But she got a 750.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't give her no information. Let her know that she's able to get financed with this or that because I don't know the report. And if that 750 on that report is that light from authorized users, she's probably not going to be able to get financed depending on what she's looking to accomplish. So, you know, I don't really like to talk about score, what we can do with score, unless they say something like, you know, I got a credit profile that's like 15 years old. I've been doing this, doing that. I ain't never been late. My score 770 or something like that. That provides a little bit more context, and then I can kind of understand. But just saying they got a 750 score, that's not enough information for me to say yes or no.
Absolutely, because there's thin profiles. There's what we call a thin profile, meaning you don't have enough primaries, right? You don't have enough primaries on there, and you are an authorized user on 10 people's account. You know, it looks great, but when we really pull the curtains back, like when the waves go out, you can really see who got their shorts on or not. And this is where when the report gets pulled, what is on the profile? What is the profile saying to me? Is it authorized users, or are you truly having your primaries and you're taking care of your primaries? Your primaries strengthen. That's the core. That is the foundation. That is the the guy in the gym. Your pre-workout. Your bodybuilder. Like the primaries is what is looked at. How are you handling your own accounts? Not how the person that you're on their account piggybacking, but how are you handling your accounts? And then from there, the determination now is made based on what they see. Okay, do they hit the pointers or the data points that we have to offer funding. So when we're talking about the credit score is nothing. I have seen people denied with an 800 before. I have. It doesn't mean anything if the profile and the primaries don't support what you're doing. I have another one. I no longer have Sprint. However, I'm making payments on the account. However, they sent me to collection. Why would they send me to collection but still take my money? Who want to answer that one?
Hey, that's the easy one. That's the easy one. Hey, if you're gonna pay me money just cause, I'm gonna take it too.
They're gonna take it. They will take it. They'll absolutely take it, and they will not be shy. They're not gonna be scared. They will take it. So what you need to do is you need to hit them with a debt validation or a notice of validation of debt. Because if it goes to collection and you're still collecting on it, and then you're going to have collections calling you, that is called unjust enrichment. That is fraud. But you got to learn these words. You got to know how to identify their fraud. When you don't, I'm telling you, the person that knows will take advantage of the person that don't know. And when these companies know that you don't know, let me tell you how they know when someone knows and when someone don't know. You see that letter that you send them? Based on the context in the content of that letter. So let me not get technical. Based on the words you were using in your letters, they will know who knows stuff from who doesn't know. And that is facts. That is the easiest thing to figure out because of the language that is being used. When you don't speak their language, they will take advantage of you. Would love some insight on how you would handle this. Handle what?
Hey, in the chat, they talking about some new laws. What new laws?
This is the new debt collection law. People, please, there is a new debt collection law. The old law doesn't really work anymore, especially the section that speaks about debt validation. The new law, it's called a notice of validation of debt, and there are things that debt collectors must do, disclosures that must be given, information that must be given. I made a whole workbook on the new debt collection law. The link that's at the top, I'm not just pinning the debt collection killer package here for no reason. I did a master class on the debt collection, the new law. This package here has the Zoom and 12 letters that I built. All the letters have the new law. This is what you're going to use to get 95% of your collections deleted. My letters are not templates. I built these myself. Right here that I'm sitting at right now, a lot of times I be building these letters on lives. You need to be educated on the things they can and cannot do. I am telling you, if you don't, you will regret it. I promise you. It is expensive not knowing. It is expensive not knowing. And if you don't know that the statute of limitation in New York has changed from 6 years to 3 years, and if you don't know that debt collectors cannot sue you on a time-barred debt, and if you don't know that they cannot restart the statute of limitations anymore, and if you don't know the things that you don't know, the person that knows the stuff will take advantage of you. I know that was a lot, but I cannot sugarcoat it. I gotta give it to you guys the way it is, because this is how it is. Go ahead, Kristen. You got something?
Did you see that the 11th Circuit affirmed that the mortgage disclosures now guaranteed fall under debt collection laws?
Yeah. And not just debt collection, truth in lending too.
Of course. From the disclosures from the truth in lending fall under debt collection laws because it hadn't been ruled on yet. So there was actually circuit courts that were throwing that out, but the 11th Circuit affirmed that. And then I want everybody to go look up this Notre Dame law review because this is going to be your silver bullet if you're getting foreclosed on. I'm going to drop this because this has been my silver bullet for years. But if you go and you look up the Notre Dame law review, negotiable instruments pledged as collateral security for loans. Let me say that again. Negotiable instruments pledged as collateral security for loans. It's a Notre Dame law review. It says on page 2, and I quote, "The general rule in regard to the pledgee, meaning the bank's right to sell commercial paper pledged is stated in 31 Encyclopedia 839. In the absence of special authority or agreement permitting him to do so, a pledgee has no right to sell commercial paper held as a pledge, either at public or private sale." Now, let me go a step further and state that if that disclosure is not provided, which it's never provided in the mortgage package, if that disclosure is not provided in the mortgage package, they cannot sell that as a security. If they sold it as a security, not only is that supposed to not only basically remove your liability because that note has been destroyed, and the legal term of destroyed meaning being used for another purpose other than what it was initially to be used for, not taken a blowtorch to as in destroyed. So I just want to make that clear. But destroyed in the legal term meaning they're using it for a different purpose, which means you have no liability to the original note, and they must pay you the surplus on what that note was sold for.
All right, so let's take it a step further. When it comes to mortgages, right? The promissory note secures the mortgage. A promissory note is a promise to pay the mortgage. Now, if the promissory note and the mortgage get separated, it is unenforceable. So, if MERS, and for those of you who have homes, and you're going to see MERS normally steps in at the closing table. If MERS is involved and MERS gets the promissory note, or no, MERS is going to get the mortgage. MERS cannot get the promissory note because MERS is not a lender. It is ruled that MERS cannot lend. And if MERS is involved, and MERS means Mortgage Electronic Record Systems. I think that's what it means.
But also, a bank cannot lend either, though. We have to mention that also.
That as well.
1431, powers and duties of the banks is to borrow money.
So if you do not comprehend the way these words are used, a foreclosure is a scam. When you are coerced out of that property and you leave that property, guess what happens? They now can use a 1099-A, which is an acquisition and abandonment of property, to take over that property. You left it.
And I'm going to say something else about foreclosures and evictions if you're renting. Let me just, and everybody can go look this up. The only person that has the right or the authority to foreclose on anyone or authorize a foreclosure or an eviction is the Secretary of HUD.
That I didn't know. And Doreen admits when he doesn't know something. No, this is new to me.
Yep. So the only person that has any authority to foreclose or evict anybody is the Secretary of HUD. You are due a due process administrative hearing from HUD prior to them ever, and I repeat, ever going into the courts and foreclosing on your property or having any court case about your eviction or anything. But that's not, and because that's not happening, guess what? It's an unlawful eviction and it's an unlawful foreclosure. On top of that, if we even want to take it another step further, HUD is the one that is actually obtaining the funds from our accounts, and I'm gonna leave this generalized here for those that might not know what I'm referring to, but they're obtaining the funds from our accounts to fund the loan. You're not getting a loan from the bank. Think about it. When you sign that promissory note, on that promissory note, it basically says that, in exchange for a loan I have received, not for a home, not for collateral, not for in exchange for a loan. So that means somewhere on or before that date that you sat down to sign those documents, you received a loan. Did they deposit money in your account? Did you receive a check? No. So everything from the beginning is fraud, and if you can stand on the fact that everything is fraud and billing errors, it's always a billing error and it's always fraud. And if you can stand on that and you can prove that, which can be done utilizing the Code of Federal Regulations and the U.S. Code and these consumer laws that, Doreen is talking to you guys about, that right there, along with these administrative processes of sending out these validation and verification and all these amazing, products that Doreen's worked so freaking hard to put together for everybody, I'm going to tell you guys right now, you have yourself a bulletproof claim. In order to rectify any situation, Congress had to give us a remedy because there is no lawful money in circulation. And when I say lawful money, I mean there's nothing of any substance. A Federal Reserve note, the Federal Reserve notes that we carry in our wallet are nothing more than debt notes. It's a debt. It's a promise to pay. It's the exact same thing as that promissory note you signed. They are interchangeable. I'm gonna land my plane there.
All right. So I'm gonna give y'all a case law for everybody right now, and I shouldn't be giving this out, but I'm gonna give it anyway. Whatever. I want y'all to look up Carpenter versus Logan. 83 U.S. 271, 1872. This is a Supreme Court ruling. This is what they had to say. Listen to this. The note and mortgage are inseparable. What does the word inseparable means, right? Find that out. The former as essential, the latter as incidental. They secure each other. An assignment of the note carries the mortgage with it. So if the promissory notes gets assigned, the mortgage has to go with it. While an assignment of the latter alone is nullity. Nullity, nullity. So it means if the mortgage or the promissory note ever gets separated, it is null, ladies and gentlemen. Doreen isn't making these stuff up. This is a case law. This is things that's happened. People have gotten their homes free and clear. Just like the right of rescission on your home or your mobile home or your RV. These things are facts. But if you guys are not in the right rooms, getting the right information, I am telling you, you will be struggling. I'm not here because I'm a handsome guy just that have a great voice because he's a island boy. I'm here giving y'all real information. I'm a island boy just trying to make it. I'm an island boy. Y'all know that the island boy is here to give y'all the real sauce. These things are law, ladies and gentlemen. They are facts. The mortgage and the note cannot be separated. And when you request a chain of title, go look at it. See where the mortgage and the notes get separated. Like I said, MERS is not a lender. If MERS takes the mortgage, then it's null. The promissory note and the mortgage, they go together. They go together. What does this bring us back to? Unfair debt collection practices. So do y'all see how everything ties in? They don't have the promissory notes. They are sold once you sign them. So if the promissory notes are sold once they are signed, based on the law, based on the case law, Carpenter versus Logan 83 U.S. 271 in 1870, what does that tell you? I don't have to tell you that. It means that a lot of you are paying on mortgages that is null, that has been nullified. A lot of you are paying on mortgages that you don't even owe. The foreclosure process, I am telling you, it is fraud in itself. Because under the FDCPA. Guess what? An auction is fraudulent because you cannot advertise debt to coerce payment. But if you don't know how to speak their language, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know how to speak their language, they know who speaks their language. That I can promise you. The assignee is more than think. I'm not sure what that means. A bear or Giselle, if you are in YouTube, can you get the debt validation workbook? It should be on the website by itself, but just drop the debt validation workbook. But guys, I'm telling you, the debt collection killer package, you need this stuff. Like, you need the debt valid. Like, if you need the debt validation workbook, if you have a collection, anything medical, it doesn't matter what it is, a charge-off collection. If you have a collection, let me see y'all raise your hands right now. Let me see y'all say me, right? Let me see y'all put me in the chat if you have a collection of any sort or a charge-off collection that is an inaccurate account. If you have a charge-off or a collection, medical collection, doesn't matter. You need the debt collection killer package. Meet the Ryans. Yes, the debt collection killer package is in the university. A bear is putting it in there now. If it's not in there now, it will be in there by the end of the day. But I know we did it a few days ago. Do you see me? Do I see who? I can't pronounce your name. Lilisi. Leelacie. What did you do? Oh, you're requesting to come on. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Nope, that's somebody else. All right, let's put you on. Because I love having these conversations. Got mines removed, thanks to you. Shout out to Big Baddie. Let's go. If you want to request to come on, let's come on and let's. Oh, you're in Canada. Canada, so the laws that work for Canada don't necessarily work for here, but the principle is still the same. So what you can do is, based on what you're learning from me, find out what are the Canadian laws as it pertains to foreclosures, as it pertains to mortgages, as it pertains to debt collection, as it, like, there's consumer laws everywhere. You just got to find them. So right now on YouTube, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 8 people right now that has either a charge-off collection or some form of collection. You guys need to get the debt validation, the debt collection killer package. Like, I'm telling you guys, you need it. Like, a bear, please drop the link in YouTube so YouTube, they're able to get the debt collection killer package. It's like, you guys need, for your own welfare, not mine, because I am good regardless if you get it or not. You're not doing this for me. You're doing this for you. It's time you take charge of your finances. Take charge of your credit. You need a better payment plan for. I know, Crystal. I am working on it. Crystal, believe you me, I am working on it, Crystal. I know. Yes, the rabbit hole speaks on foreclosure. So, in my university, I have a section called the rabbit hole, right? In the rabbit hole, there is a folder that speaks on foreclosure. There's a book on there that speaks on foreclosure. This is the type of stuff that you're missing out. The student loans, the bank, like, you guys that are not in the university, you are missing out on life-changing information. You need to get Afterpay. So I applied for Afterpay. So credit. For those of you who don't know, if you're on YouTube, Sheldon, just Google Darain Delevante. You'll see me. Afterpay, Zazzle, all of those stuff. When you do credit or your business involves credit or financing, they tend to think that your business is high risk. and they don't want to fund it. So the sezzle, the afterpay and all of these stuff, they are not willing to do it because this system is designed, ladies and gentlemen, it is not designed to help you. It is not designed to help me. It is the truth is the truth. It is not. So they're saying that if your business is credit related or has anything to do with credit, they are not going to do it. They're not doing it. It's just the truth. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. I am looking into financing. It's just taking me time because a lot of these companies don't want to do nothing with credit. They don't. Even though the university is separate, they don't. So like I tell you guys, I am working on it. I really am working on it. Karna or yeah, I'm looking into all of them. I am looking into all of them. But I'm telling you, when it comes to stuff that has to do with finances, credit, and real estate, they don't want to do it. They're saying it's high risk. No, if it's a mortgage, for mortgages, the rescission letter works. The rescission letter works for mortgages, mobile homes, and RVs. What the rescission letter won't work on right away is the auto loan because the auto loan is different. It is a separate process. So I am going through it right now with the auto loan. I am not finished yet. I am still going through the process. Is it hard to start your credit repair business? Lewis, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You can start this business tomorrow and help people that need it. I am still fairly new, so still learning. Absolutely. But you need to be equipped with the right information. For example, Kristen, give me a taboo. Give me something that people think that's the way it is, but it's actually a lie. Let's go, Crystal. Let's go. I need y'all in there. Kristen, are you still here? All right. A lot of people say that, Doreen, I need to have a mortgage before I can have an 800. That's a lie. You don't need a mortgage to have an 800, right? The 800 is going to be due to several things, how your profile is built out. But I want to speak to y'all about repossession. A repossession comes under debt collection. I know so many people that has repossession. The reason why I don't be answering some of the repossession questions is because I already made a course for repossession. So for me, it's counterintuitive to make a course on something, then just get the course because all the information is in there, right? This debt collection killer package that I'm talking about, y'all are going to hear me speak about this so many times. The debt collect, you know what? I can speak to y'all better. I can show y'all better than I can tell. All right, everybody, I need y'all to follow me right now. So I'm going to 12 CFR 1006.34. Yes, Doreen memorizes the law. That's how I am willing to get that off the top of my head. The first thing you're going to see is notice for validation of debt. You are sending them a notice. And Lewis, we are going to get you in the right frame of mind. So for those of you who don't know yet, because I haven't made the announcement yet, my team and I are launching a program that teaches credit repair business owners how to start their credit repair business and how to scale their credit repair business to making $10,000 to $25,000 per month with an extra $50,000 to $100,000 per year. And I know a lot of you in this room is going to be like, Dwayne, what are you talking about? Oh my God, I've never seen $100,000 before. I'm telling you, 100,000 is not enough, but it's a start. If you guys go on my Instagram, then there's many videos where I've received not only a best-selling author, but I've received, right, the multiple $100,000 a month award. For those of you who know Nehemiah Davis is one of my coaches. All coaches need coach. If you have a coach that don't have a coach, then that is not your coach. I'm going to let y'all know this right now. Every coach need a coach, because when you give, somebody has to pour back into you. And your coach is that person that's going to get you to where you need to go. So if your coach don't have a coach, you probably need a new coach. Because I'm telling y'all right now, 100K is not enough. It is not enough. It puts you in a great spot. But welcome to middle class. It's not. That's all it is. Welcome to middle class. That's all it is. Welcome to middle class, where things are a slight bit easier than what it is when you were in the lower class. That's what it is. I'm telling you guys the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The truth is the truth. And if you guys don't want to hear the truth, I'm telling you this is not the room for you. Because I'm not going to pretty it up for you. I'm not. The truth is the truth. And whether you want to accept it or not, it still doesn't change the fact that it is still the truth. You can right now start making an extra $10,000 to $25,000 a month. Easy. It is easier to make a lot of money in a short amount of time than to make a lot of money in a long period of time. It is very easy to make $50,000 in 1 hour. It is very, very easy. But some people haven't figured out how to make $50,000 in 1 hour. They have to work a whole year to make $50,000, and it's still not even $50,000, because when you take out 35% of taxes, you're only left with probably $30,000. So did you even make $50,000? No, you didn't. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is we got to step our game up. Not only do we need to know and master consumer law, Myron Golden is one of my coaches. I am Zane. You are correct. Myron is one of my coaches. Every coach need a coach. Crystal, we've done so many scholarships. What I can have the team do is I can do a $500 scholarship. I've given multiple full scholarships before, but where the pocketbook goes, there lies the heart. The heart follows the pocketbook. You pay attention when you pay. When you pay attention. Right? The heart follows the pocketbook. Where the treasure lies, so shall your heart be. Like the heart follows the pocketbook. You gotta pay to pay attention, because when it costs you something, you will pay attention, and I know you will execute. Like when it's your last, like I have invested my last $6,000 in mentorship. My last $6,000, I invested it with Van Taylor. I tell this story all the time. My last $6,000. And what I learned from Van, I was able to shoot my business through the roof. Sometimes you have to just go all in. Shout out to Myron. Absolutely. Sometimes you have to go all in. Y'all breaking my heart because y'all can do more. I'm telling you, when you pay attention. When you go all in, it is a different feeling. I am telling you because I've been there. My first month after being fired, yes, my first month after hearing that, oh, the rain, the government overspent on the budget, and guess what? We have to cut your orders. They didn't care that I have a family. None of that mattered. They didn't care. But you know what happened? When I invested everything I have in me, I made $97,000 that first month. That first month of believing in myself. That first month of going all in on me. You guys need to believe in yourself and your capabilities. I'm not here to blow no bubble and to tickle y'all fancy. I'm not here for that. I am letting you know there's power when you believe in yourself. So if you keep sitting down there waiting for somebody to save you, keep sitting there. I'm telling you. Success loves speed, and it has to work or it has to work. There is no retreating. There is no retreating. It has to work or it has to work. Like, you have to decide. It's the same thing with these collection accounts. It is the same thing with these collection accounts. So if you are a credit repair business owner and you want to learn how to scale your business to make that extra 25,000 to 100,000 per year, guess what? I can show you how to do it. I've done it multiple times. I want you to DM me the word 6-figure framework. 6-figure framework. So if you're on YouTube, put it in the comments. Put 6-figure framework in the comments. If you're on Instagram, DM me 6-figure framework. If you're on Clubhouse, just DM me 6-figure framework. I am teaching credit repair business owners now how to scale their businesses because there is enough for everybody here. Nobody's here success stops mine. None. So if you're in a room where people are scared to give you information and people are scared to teach you what they've done to be successful, guess what? You guys are in the wrong rooms. And this room is not for everybody. There's a lot of people that just love free game. And they'll take a lot of free game, but they will not execute on nothing. The 6-figure framework, my team and I, we're going to teach you the whole blueprint of what I used. The whole blueprint of what was done to scale the business to multiple 6 figures. It is possible. Let me see y'all put right now, it is possible. Right now, let me see it. It's possible. Because we need to go away with that limited belief that, oh my God, $100,000 is nothing. I use that to start a new company. That is nothing. And you will comprehend that $100,000 is not enough. It is not enough if you want to be free. If you want to do the things you want to do, travel where you need to go and see the people that you need to see. It is not enough. And it's possible for you to make 3 to 4 to 5 times that amount. It is. Once your heart can conceive and believe it, you can achieve it. But if you have limited beliefs that it is not possible for you, I don't know what to tell you because I'm not here to drag you. I'm not in the business of dragging people. So if you're coachable, you're willing to learn. That's the important thing. You are willing to learn and execute. I can teach you how to scale your business to make anywhere from an extra $25,000 to $150,000. All I'm going to teach you is 4 moves. 4 things. I'm going to show you how by changing certain things in your business, you will be able to increase your income. Facts. The same thing for collection. Let's get back to collections. Why is this collection account still sitting on your report? Tell me, put it in the chat. YouTube, put it in the chat. Why is the collection account still sitting on your report? Instagram, put it on the chat. Why is the collection account still sitting on your report? Clubhouse, why is the collection account still sitting on your report? Why haven't you asked Darain, how did you go to make multiple six figures a month? Like, these are the questions you need to be asking. Start asking the right questions. Darain, what is the six-figure framework? What am I going to learn in the six-figure framework? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad you asked, because the six-figure framework is going to teach you how to scale your business. If you're making between $5,000 and $10,000 a month, I'm telling you, you guys are not doing enough. You're not. You are not doing enough. If you think you're doing enough, I am telling you that you're not. Why? Because you got so much more potential. There's so much more inside of you. You have greatness in you. And once you believe that you can do it. It's all here. It is 100% mindset. The war is over your mind. Because it is with a new mind can you renew yourself. Right? It is with a new mind can you renew yourself. You cannot keep operating. Like, if you've only done the things that you've always done, you've always be who you always been. You got to do new stuff. Because if you need to change and okay. For everybody that's here, for everyone that's here, if you've been disputing this damn collection account, and it keeps coming back verified, what do you think you need to do? Like, right now, raise your hand. Tell me. If you've been if you've been disputing the same account and it keeps coming back verified, validated, and you keep doing the same thing, why you think that is? See, what we don't understand and what we don't comprehend is, for us to get a new outcome, you need to change. Like, for you to get a different output, you need to change the input. Right? I'm going to say this again. We don't know something else. Billing error. Keep going. Keep going. CFPB. Keep going. Let me see what Clubhouse got. Do you freeze LexisNexis? Yes. Let me see billing error. So y'all stop six-figure framework. Let's go, Tanika. Send a cease and desist. Not necessarily. Ask for a method of verification. No, that is incorrect. FTC. No. Conspicuous statement. No. This is why you need a coach. So what I'm getting at, ladies and gentlemen, is this. When you know, request a ledger trial. No. Don't take my no as, don't be shy when I say no. I have to give you guys tough love. Do not be discouraged. When I say no, don't be discouraged. Ask for a verification investigation. No.
Hey, Darain, can I say something really quick?
Please, go ahead.
Listening to some of the things that they are saying over on, I guess it's over on YouTube, and I want to remind everybody of something. You guys go in and out of these rooms, and you hear everybody talk, right? You can't mix processes. Let me say that again. You cannot mix processes. Meaning, if you're listening to Darain, just because Darain and I both talk about consumer law, we do something very, very different. Very different. I don't do credit repair. I am pre-litigation, going after restitution. I'm suing. All that there's a very different process that's being done. So you just have to remember that when you're doing this, you can't mix the processes, and don't try to reinvent the wheel, because what works, but you have to know that if you're going to find someone that resonates with you, and then invest in yourself in order, to move forward with that process. But when you mix these processes, not only is it not going to work, but these institutions, trust you me, they know what they're doing. They know that they are defrauding. They know what they are doing. In most cases, not the base level employees, but the higher ups know what's going on. So when they get your correspondence, because my recommendation, at least, and I don't know how you feel about this, Doreen, but I think we're on the same page. With
Hold on, Kristen. Kristen, hold on real quick.
General people.
Kristen, for people that's on YouTube and on Instagram that don't know who you are, they hear the voice. Like, how can they get in contact with you? Because I'm getting a few people that resonates with your voice and they want to get in contact with, like, where can they get in touch with you?
So just full disclosure, we got everything. Okay, so you can find me on Instagram, basically, which is National Consumer Advocacy. We just completely rebranded.
Say that again. Say that again for people who's looking.
National Consumer Advocacy.
Say it one more time. So for those in the back.
That's okay. National Consumer Advocacy on Instagram, on TikTok. This is we completely had to rebrand because thanks to Zuck took all my pages down last October. So we rebranded and we're National Consumer Advocacy. You can find us under Dispute Hackers, and on Clubhouse is our group or our club on Clubhouse. And then, of course, you can find us on Twitter under Dispute Hackers as well. So we do have multiple
handles.
Dispute Hackers is our forward-facing business for like credit repair companies, or anyone of that type. And then National Consumer Advocacy, Innate Financial, all that again. And then Consumer Rights University and Dark Side of Credit are all of our brands. But you can find me specifically and connect with me there. Or on Clubhouse, you can find all of our contact information in my bio and reach out to me either on our office line or my business cell phone line. And or you can go to my 10K card, Kristen10k.com. Either way.
All right. So I'm glad that person asked the question. So a lot of times, ladies and gentlemen, people think that because Kristen is in the consumer law space and Doreen is in the consumer law space, that there's a competition here. There is no competition. Kristen is great at what Kristen does. Doreen is great at what Doreen does. Doreen supports Kristen. Kristen supports Doreen. We work together. Kristen is not my competition. I am not her competition. We need to open our minds that we're here to serve. We're here to help. Kristen's business doesn't stop mine. My business does not stop hers. We study together and we help people together. I want everybody to comprehend this, because if you're in a room or if you're in rooms and people are saying that, I don't want to let this person on stage because, they do the same thing that I do. I'm telling you, that is limited belief. You need to stay far away from people with limited beliefs. Together, we are stronger together than we are apart. Together, we are much stronger together than apart. You see all of this up here? These are thousands of dollars of books, of information, of investments that I make in me. I constantly gotta keep feeding this. Even though Doreen paid over $120,000 last year for mentorship, I still have to feed this. So when I hear somebody saying, "Oh my God, Doreen, I can't join your university because it's $3,000," you're not ready for this. You're not. Last year alone, I will invest. My goal is to invest at least $250,000 per year in my education. That is a personal goal of mine, and I need to be able to build the streams of income to support that. Because if this is the reign at $120,000 of mentorship, can you imagine the reign at $250,000 worth of mentorship? Can you all see? Or can you all, because I don't know if y'all can, but I know I can. Can you all picture the difference in the reign at $120,000 of education versus the reign at $250,000 of education? Can y'all comprehend the difference? I'm excited to meet me at $250,000 worth of investment. I am. Like this 120,000 is cool. He's okay, but I believe the $250,000 Durain is gonna be able to do so much more. Like, you should be excited to invest in you. I am my greatest product. Ain't nobody apart from my mom believes in me more than me. My mom, like, for those of you who don't know my mom, like, she's like my biggest fan. Like, mom stalks me everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, everywhere that I'm at, mom's showing up. And mom's gonna say, keep going, son, I'm proud. Like, she's always there. She's always there. What I want y'all to know is you are your greatest investment. And if you don't believe that it is possible for you, it's not. If you believe it is, it is. Either way, you're both right. But the investment starts with an investment in yourself, because the greatest investment you will ever make is an investment in yourself. All right, so before I derail, let me go back to the question, because I think I might have lost that question. Where was it? That validation, let's learn. I'm here for it, investigation. All right. So the question was, right? Have you gotten that collection that came back verified? Have you gotten that collection that came back validated and you don't know what to do? Like, what's the next step? I'm seeing FTC, I'm seeing all sorts of things. So let me break this down to you, right? And this is why I teach consumer law. The consumer law is very specific, right? What investment are we talking about? The Sav Adams. So we're talking about investments in yourself, investment in your mind, investment in your finances. So you can not only grow as a person, but how you can flourish as a person. And if you only do the things that you've always done, you'll only be who you've always been. In order to change the output, you gotta change the input. You gotta put new things in if you want new things out. You can't put in the same things in expecting a different result. It doesn't work. So when we talk about requesting verification, what does that mean? When we talk about validation, what does that mean? So, has anyone ever requested validation, right? And they came back and say validated. Like, who's ever gotten that before? Like, who's ever disputed something and you ask them for verification and it comes back verified? Or you ask them for validation and it comes back validated. Like, who's ever gotten that before? Has anyone ever gotten that before? Clubhouse, when did y'all get so shy, man? Like, is there something new about...
They always follow the law, Durain.
Huh?
I'm kidding. I said, that's never happened to me. They always follow the law, Durain.
Like, I know, right? They've always did what they're supposed to do. But I've never seen Clubhouse this, like, how did Clubhouse get so quiet? I'm not seeing nobody coming on stage and speaking. Like, is there a button that I got to let people on stage? I don't know, because, like, I don't know why Clubhouse is so quiet.
I'm doing it. But I think Kathy actually popped up here. I don't know if she had a question or if she already asked. And then Edwin, I just brought Edwin up too. I think he might have had
Oh, so hold on, people. Before I even answer that question, a lot of y'all don't even know who Edwin is. So let me tell y'all who Edwin is. Edwin has been in my university since last year. Edwin was one of the first OGs in the mentorship when he was due for self. Edwin has gotten over 100 collections account deleted.
Okay.
Yeah. Edwin is my top student when it comes to collection deletions. AKA, we call him the collection killer.
I was just about to say that. That's the name. That's where the name comes from. The collection killer.
Yes.
Right there.
This package that I have is named after Edwin. My debt collection killer package is named after Edwin. Edwin is the guy that I named this package after. Edwin, please tell the people who you are. Edwin, are you here? All right, not sure if he. So there's a little mic at the bottom right hand corner, Edwin. Like if you hit it, you might be able to speak. But if you're indisposed at the moment, I guess when you're ready to speak, you can come on and speak. But the mic's at the bottom. Just hit the mic at the bottom, like in the bottom right hand corner, and you'll be able to speak. Over 100 collections account deleted. I have seen it. 19 collections. Like if y'all go right now, if you guys are on Instagram, if you go on my Instagram page right now, you can see 19 deletions, 20 deletions, 5 deletions, 15 deletions. Like you can see the results. Yep, we can hear you, bro. Let me test it out. All right, just keep talking. Can everybody hear Edwin? Just stop. Let me see if everybody can hear you. Go ahead, Edwin. Say something.
All right, good. Yes, I'm Edwin from Gulfport, Mississippi, and like I said, I've been doing this over 5 years, and I'm eager to learn more and more. And like I said, when Darren had offered the package do for self, you know what I'm saying? I'm a person I love to just jump on it. So I went ahead and got in and started learning more and learning different, you know what I'm saying, ways to get things deleted, different techniques. And the thing where I studied and learned them, I applied them to my life and to the different clients' credit reports. And then it just so happened, you know what I'm saying, to go ahead and work. And once I get a letter or statement back saying it is verified, I go ahead and find a different way, a different method to get it deleted. With me, I don't never just stop and complain at the first one. No, it's always different ways around to get things deleted.
So, Edwin, have you ever been discouraged by the verified, the validated, the all the stall tactics that they used?
Sure, yes.
So what kept you going?
I'm doing this at the same time, and I want some good results. But at the same time, they playing this same game, trying to get us to feel sad, to discourage and give up. But the main thing is don't stop. Just go ahead and study and read, or just back off for a second. Because there's always, you know what I'm saying, a different way, a different method to attack the collection agents. You know what I'm saying? It's different words that we can use and different letters that we can go ahead and go after them. And also dealing with my case, I stopped nearly after the third letter, second or third letter. You know what I'm saying? If it's come back with the same old garbage, you know what I'm saying, I go ahead and find a lawyer and go ahead and sue him. Mm-hmm. So really, I don't wait, you know what I'm saying, no 6 rounds and with the same letter. And me, I always, you know what I'm saying, after that second, third letter to the collector, I always go with the CRA also. So then once I get ready to sue him, there's more money. You know what I'm saying? I'm suing the debt collector plus the CRAs. So there's some more gems and sauce that we can use also. And Darren, I give the call back to you.
I appreciate. Thank you for coming through, bro. Because the thing is, a lot of people don't believe it's possible for them, and I don't know why. Like, it is possible for you. You can, like, there's nothing special about the rain, nothing special about Edwin, nothing special about Kristen. Like, you guys can do it too. But the thing is, people want a microwave solution to a problem that they've been doing for years. Your credit didn't go bad overnight. I'm going to tell you, it didn't. It didn't go bad overnight. Right? So
They want an overnight solution.
yeah, but you cannot get a microwave fix. Like, there is something else that we need to evaluate. Like, is this a personal thing? Right? Is it a personal thing, or is it a situation where these CRAs, these consumer reporting agencies, are just taking advantage, unfair? advantage of you. Like, where is the law? Is the line gonna be drawn in the sand? Where is enough enough? Like, where? When are we gonna say enough is enough? Like, when? When they have all the negative information on there and you cannot get funding, you can't start your business, you can't get the new home for your kids, the new apartment. Like, when is enough enough? You still are in that car that's 10 years old that have 300,000 miles on it. When is enough enough? When that radiator blows? Like, when? When is enough enough? When is enough enough, ladies and gentlemen? Like, when are we going to take action? Like, I want to know, when are we going to take action? When? Like, this is a genuine question. Like, I want to see some answers. When are we going to take action? When? Like, this is a real legit question. This one is not a rhetorical question. When are we going to take action? When are we going to take our power back? When?
And when you do take action, don't let them win. Don't let them get you discouraged. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the FTC came out with a memorandum that stated that last year, they answered 2% of the letters that came into them last year. In 2021, that was down 20% from 22% the year before.
2%.
Is to keep you indoctrinated. That's their whole MO.
2%. Let me hold on around a second, Kristen. I want to answer something. So, Lakeisha Coles, 15 USC 1681G doesn't tell about the investigative process. So there's some things I need to clear up. All right, 15 USC 1681G. 1681G deals with disclosures, right? Disclosures to consumers. The type of disclosures that you're supposed to get. Now, if you're talking about 1692G, 1692G speaks on validation of debt. But if you're using Cornell law, right? If you're using Cornell law, it is not updated. So if we're talking about 15 USC 1692G, I want us to move away from that for now, and we need to go to the CFR. 12 CFR 1006.34. That has notice for validation of debt. This is straight from the CFPB website. The CFPB website, it's straight from the horse's mouth. With Cornell Law, our legal institute, that's a third-party website that someone has to manually update. So right now, I want us to get the information straight from the horse's mouth. So let's get in. When it comes to debt collection, for right now, let's use, no, I'm calling y'all Monday. Let's go, Washington. Let's use the 12 CFR 1006 because it is the government website and it has all the law updated, especially the FDCPA. All right. Yeah, no problem. That's why I'm here. Keisha, I am here for you. I am here so that we can learn and grow and be great together. So what I want you to study, not the 1692 anymore. I need you to go Google Regulation F, or I need you to go to 12 CFR 1006. That is the new debt collection rule. That's the new law updated on the CFPB website. Let's start taking information straight from the horse's mouth. Can we use that for evictions? That's the only thing on my report I haven't gotten off. So the first thing about the eviction is who is reporting it? Not that it's on your report. Who is reporting the eviction? That's the first thing you need to know. Once you know who's reporting it, right? Now we're going to go into permissible purpose. So we find out who's reporting it, right? Now we're going to go into permissible purpose. Did you give them permission to report any of your information to the consumer reporting agencies? That's the first question. The second question is now, did they give you your disclosures to opt out? So now we're talking about 15 USC 6802. Did you get the information required, the disclosures required for you to opt out of having your information reported? If both of those are no, then they are reporting an account that you did not give them consent. There must be permissible purpose. Because if that's the case, anybody could go report anything on anyone. Permissible purpose must be given. 15 USC 1681B2. Permissible purpose must be given. I need y'all to be speaking and calling the laws off the back of your hand like this. You need to know this. Why? Because you need to be able to smell bullshit a mile away. Why is that important? So no one can bring you into their trickery. Words are spells. I didn't want to get into it, but I have to. Words are spells. And the spells that you cast on yourself, they manifest. So if you don't know your defensive spells, what you're going to receive from these collection agencies, from these lawyers' offices that are debt collectors, from all of these people, if you do not know how to counteract their spell, the stronger spell will win. And some of you might say, Doreen, you watch too much Charmed and all these shows. I'm telling you, this shit is facts. These things are facts. I'm telling you, these things are facts. So I go directly to them, collection agency, boom. Which one? I don't know which collection agency you're going to go to because I don't know who's reporting the eviction on your consumer report. Go to your consumer report, and in the section that marks creditor, it's going to tell you who's reporting it. And then when you scroll down to the bottom of the report, you're going to get a name and an address and a phone number of the company that's reporting it. That's who you need to go and take up your beef with. And you need to get my debt validation killer package, because this is what you're going to use to delete the eviction. This is what you're going to use. Like, I am giving you all the tools to use to be great. He is saying that the laws have changed. Do not use Cornell Law until the website is updated. Only for the FDCPA. So Leslie, only the FDCPA, which is 15 USC 1692, it is not updated on Cornell Law. The new law has 13 definitions. If you go on Cornell Law, so Leslie, do me a favor. Leslie, type in 15 USC 1692, and I want you to go to the definition section. If there is still 8 definitions, if there's still 8 definitions on Cornell Law, it is not updated. So I want y'all to go check right now. 15 USC 1692 is going to bring you to the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Go to the definition sections. If there is 8 definitions, then it is not updated. The new law has 13 definitions. There are new words that's been added to the new law. All right? That's how you know. So when Cornell has 13 definitions in there, then you know that it's updated. But if it's still 8 definitions, it is not updated. That's the old law. All right, so I'm not going to stay on here all night with y'all. It is 7. I got a lot to do. I have to go to training tomorrow, so I got to go pack and get my stuff together. I'm not going to stay here too long. So yes, I know. It's on CFPB 1006. Yep. It's going to bring you to Regulation F or 12 CFR 1006. Yes, that's what it is. Where can I find the killer package on the university? So, Bully, go in the university. A bear was working on it. It should be in there right now. If it's not in there, it will by the end of the weekend. But I know for a fact it's in there. She's going to label it the debt collection killer package. You are going to find it probably where you're going to see the bankruptcies, the charge off, because since it's a package, you're going to see it under that section. If it's not under the bonus section, just check it out. But I know it's going to be in there. I was letting Crystal know. Leslie and Crystal, y'all play too much. Y'all play too much. FDCPA is not updated. No, it's not. Your university is free. Absolutely not, Nathan. You just have to get a loan to pay for it and let go collections and use the information we learn to delete and get it off the report. Absolutely. You need to learn how to get the stuff deleted because it is through new information that you can change your situation. See, our people, my people, they perish from a lack of information. And what information is the new currency. Right? Information is the new currency. The person that has the most information is going to be on top. That is a known fact, ladies and gentlemen. The person with the most information will be able to get the most things done. So I am challenging you, everyone that is here, invest in yourself. It doesn't have to be with me. I don't care. It doesn't have to be with me. Because you're investing in yourself through me. I am just a medium that this information flows to you through. But at the end of the day, what you receive and what you do with it makes a difference. Yes, the FCRA, there's no changes to the FCRA. Yes, as of right now, the FCRA is up to date. When are you going to start talking 1099A for service products during? I won't. I have a couple friends that uses the 1099A and one of my mentors. So what I'll do, and I know Kristen uses the 1099A. So what I'm going to do is one of these Monday calls. So for my university student, Kristen, I'm going to arrange a day with you where I'll bring you onto the platform and I'll have you discuss the 1099A with my university students.
Okay, that works.
All right, cool. Once we get this package, will we get the updated letters if you add it in the future? So the updated letter, unless the FDCPA changes again, Mr. Credit Correct, but the letters in there are the most up-to-date letters. Unless there's another change to the FDCPA. But as of right now, these letters were just built last week. So these letters have the most up-to-date information. How do you schedule a Monday call? So the Monday call is going to be new. So for the university students, you will have two calls. You're going to have a call on Sunday. You're going to have a call on Monday. The Sunday call is the Do for Self community call, but then the Monday call is going to be the university call. The university calls will be much different from the Do for Self calls. So, Bully, once I get the structure right, we will start Monday calls this month. So we're starting Monday calls this month for the university. We all have to get together and take down these collectors. Absolutely. Absolutely, Nathan. We have to, because together we are stronger together than we are apart. So if he doesn't confirm it, I'm not listening. It's hard to listen to you and him at the same time. I'm not sure who is him. Time. So if he doesn't confirm it, I'm not listening. I'm not sure what that is in reference to, Crystal. I'm not sure. Kristen's IG is Kristen. What's your IG again?
National Consumer Advocacy.
National Consumer Advocacy. National Consumer Advocacy.
And we haven't even started posting.
Cooley, I know that name. Cooley. The credit crasher, I like that. What's going on, Cooley? Oh, Cooley, what's up? I got you, Cooley. I got you. I'm like, Cooley, got you, Cooley. I got you.
Sorry, I got a phone call and I got cut
Yeah,
off.
no problem.
We haven't even started posting yet because we are getting ready to get our university launched. In fact, we got the metaverse version about 30 to 60 days out, and the university version will be within the next, hopefully it was supposed to launch like 2 weeks ago, but yeah, that's where we're at there. So you're not going to get a whole lot on my page quite yet, but we're getting there.
And just to let y'all know right now, the Consumer Law Secrets website is up. The merch is up. Like, if you need your consumer law shirts, if you need your consumer law hats, we got those ready. Your boy's been working, so you guys can get. Yep, they got their consumer law merch. Everything is up and going. So the child support, the debt collection, you know we're gonna kill all of those with consumer laws. You got your hats, you got them in red, white, black, pink, blue. It was amazing.
Dude, your guys' your booth looks amazing.
It was amazing. Thank you very much.
So proud of you.
Thank you very much. Can I send a redacted version of my letter so we can go over it on Sunday? Yeah, you can. Just cross out your information. Bully, make sure that you're going to be on the call so we can go through it on Sunday. All right, Bully? So make sure you mark out like your address and stuff like that. So on the call, we can go over your letter. But yeah, so the consumer law merch is out, ladies and gentlemen. I need to see y'all representing. For everybody in the university, I will be taking y'all sizes very soon. So the team and I, we're gonna be taking y'all sizes, and we'll be sending out y'all shirts. All right. So we'll be taking y'all sizes, but I think I'm gonna make one specifically for students. So it won't be like this one. It's gonna be different. So we're gonna make one specifically for students, and I'm gonna get those printed, and I'm gonna get those sent out to y'all. So just be patient. I am building the supply chain. It's not as easy as y'all think. Like, it is not as easy as y'all think to launch a clothing line. It is not. Especially setting up the fulfillment, sourcing. It is not as easy as y'all think. Shirt and hat on deck. Respect. Let's go. All right? Because I'm a island boy, just trying to make it. I'm an island boy, and this is the first draft for the hats, but there's gonna be different variations. This is just the one that I was able to get done really, really quick, but there's gonna be variations to the consumer law hat as well. All right, so just wanted to let y'all know that the merch is ready, and I'm gonna go drop that soon. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have to go because I have to start getting ready. I have training tomorrow, so I'm driving up to training tomorrow. It's gonna be a 6-hour drive, and I gotta get myself ready. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm an island boy. Y'all know what it is. It's your favorite consumer law expert here, Doreen Delevante. Listen, let's win together. Let's learn. What about notary presentment letters when validating debt? So a notary presentment is where your notary basically says, I saw that Doreen signed this, and I know what is in there, and I personally mailed it out. So a notary presentment is basically the notary saying, I saw this person, I verified it, I know what's in there, and I'm sending it out. That's what the notary presentment is.
Can I jump in and say something about the notary presentment?
Yep.
Because I know you don't necessarily like commenting on the court stuff, but we are in court, a lot. And what I will say is, as an expert witness and coming from, the expert witness side and coming from someone who actually is physically litigating against these collection agencies on our client's behalf, I will tell you right now, for instance, if you send through that notary presentment and you set up your administrative process the right way, you can get the judge to rule in your favor or the arbitrator to rule in your favor outside of court, as long as you have all your ducks in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Or a lot of times you'll even get a settlement from that creditor outside of court without even having to step foot in the courtroom. So
The settlement.
Its benefits. That's all I wanted to say.
Because
Just
like
to say about
people are in these streets running around, think that you can invoice them and they're gonna pay you. They're not. They're not. Arbitration is where you get paid, ladies and gentlemen. Arbitration, or the settlement outside of it, that is where you get paid. You gotta drag their asses to hell. Ain't nobody just gonna cut you a check because you invoice them. It's not. Arbitration, and that is a training that I'm having in the university. I'm telling y'all, keep sleeping on yourself. It is expensive not to take action. Success loves speed.
Now, on the billing error side, you can get non-equitable relief, and sometimes you can negotiate equitable relief outside of court without having to go to arbitration. I will say that because that's also what we do. But trust me, they want to keep you in the dark and indoctrinated as much as possible. So
Ooh, also, I want to set up a class as well for the probably the university, or I'll probably do for both, on billing error. So when you're ready for that, just let me know, and we're gonna set up two classes: the 1099A class and the billing error class. There's two classes I want to set up with you.
works for me. Yeah, I have a couple things I need to talk to you about anyway. So
Okay,
I'll give
good.
you a ring.
All right, bet. So, ladies and gentlemen, from your favorite consumer law expert, Doreen Delevante, aka Island Boy, I gotta go. I don't wanna leave, but I gotta go right now. I'ma see y'all later, all right? So, but y'all didn't know Island Boy could sing. Yo, they be sleeping on me, bro. If they don't, Island Boy can dance. Island Boy can listen. Y'all keep sleeping, all right? Yeah, y'all keep sleeping on me. It's all good. It's all good. Y'all finna see. I'ma show all of you. You finna see. All right?
Show 'em, King.
All right, later, y'all. So
Take care.
yep. Thank you, everyone, for coming through. I really appreciate all of you for being here. Thank you. All right. Instagram, it has been real. It's time to go. So I'm going to see y'all on the other side. All right. Let me see you guys at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Let's go. YouTube, it's been real. You guys have been amazing. Keep up the good work. I need y'all taking action. Get the debt validation workbook. Get the debt collection killer package. I'm telling you, it will change your situation tremendously, okay? So make sure that you get that going. So until next time, I'm going to see y'all at the top, all right? Because the bottom is way too crowded. Let's go!